Battle in the Burgh 6 would be the second time that Sunstroke would compete at that event, and the upgrades I made to it for Beetle Champs last autumn gave me confidence that I could make this design work, having reached the top 8 in that event. Previously, the furthest I'd gone in Battle in the Burgh was the round of 16, both times with Arctic Furno, and I was hoping to go at least one step further. So, let's see how it goes. Battle in the Burgh follows a fight night format, where all the main competitors get 3 fights in the main competition and points are scored based on how well you do. The 16 best performers would qualify for the knockout rounds, and boy did I have a difficult draw ahead of me. First battle was against Eclipse, a difficult design to fight because his body was too high up for me to reach, and that spinner of his could easily get at my thinner top armour. I actually considered entering my robot upside down for this fight so I could get a better reach at him, but the drive doesn't work so well when it's upside down, so I cross my fingers and hope for the best.
Blue, Eclipse in the red, here we go. Fight 3.
Big game.
Okay, the
Sunstroke
spinners are
coming
up.
straight out, but just going absolutely straight underneath
Pure
Eclipse.
aggression.
Bits of those wheels flying off.
Yeah.
Those foam wheels.
Oh, getting absolutely destroyed.
Oh my god, there are just bits of Eclipse all over the arena. Absolutely everywhere. It's doing a little dance for us. It just wants to entertain.
Vertical spinner appears to be the entire robot.
I think it might take off like a helicopter in a moment.
Oh, and with every hit, those
Oh,
wheels
yeah.
are just getting
I
absolutely
think Eclipse
mangled.
might be down.
Oh,
Tap
that's
out.
A concede. A concession.
Went to Sunstroke. That was fast.
Pure destruction.
That was brutal.
That fairly quick concession was definitely save the robot.
Absolutely brutal.
Yeah, so my strategy was to take out his foam wheels and hope that that would be enough to affect his mobility, and thankfully that's what the case was. I had to sweep up the mess that I made all over the arena, but it was a small price to pay for victory. Next opponent was Frenzy, Ari's fearsome egg beater vert, which had performed very well in past events. Although I wasn't confident I could damage him as much as he could damage me, I had hoped that I'd be in with a chance.
1.
Sunstroke in blue. Frenzy out, coming out of red. Listen to that spin up. Oh my word.
Oh, Sunstroke thrown in the air.
Oh,
Oh.
something's spinning down a little bit. I think Sunstroke's losing off. Oh, it looks like
Sunstroke?
Frenzy's been incapacitated.
We're hearing the countdown.
It's going to be a count out.
And that is Frenzy out. Sunstroke taking
Nice.
its second win.
Great hits there from Sunstroke. Just totally took Frenzy out. Whoa.
Ooh. Sunstroke looking quite scary, to be frank.
Yeah.
Demolishing its first competitor.
I mean, those two spinners on the front, they're quite...
Yeah.
So yeah, that was quite a surprise, and I was very fortunate, I think, in that regard, because Frenzy is a robot that is quite capable of taking out opponents in as little as just one good hit. And his one big hit on me was enough to bend one of my discs out of shape, which is what sniped my weapon belt and reduced me to just one spinner. But by then the match was already over. It turns out that Frenzy had died because its battery had disconnected, which ironically is how I lost one of my fights last year. 2 wins now practically guarantees me a place in the last 16, but we still had to go up against defending champion Boom Zoom first. Rob is a fantastic driver and his robot is built like a brick. He had already faced 2 horizontal spinners earlier on, and now he was going to face 2 at once.
Straight out at each other.
Very
Boom's
calculated
more of a
move there.
control robot. Sunstroke more looking to do the damage. Something's come off Sunstroke already. Looks like a band from inside it.
I think they're managing to find the edge so far. Those Sunstroke's spinners just not managing to get up in the front.
I think maybe a band came off the inside of Sunstroke so it can't spin up.
Oh, we're seeing Sunstroke pinned, lifted in the air.
Oh, look at that
Sunstroke
control.
is thrown
Amazing
around.
driving from Rob there.
Oh, Sunstroke actually
He's
pinned
just
against
not
the edge.
letting up. Sunstroke trying to dodge out of the way, waiting for the pit to be open, hoping that that's their salvation.
Oh.
Both being very well driven by our two components here.
Two seeming quite evenly matched back.
Mark managing to get under Bimsum there, drive it across the arena, preparing for that pit.
Sunstroke just not getting the purchase it needs to do the
No,
damage.
with that weapon down, it's going up against one of the best control robots in the field. It's going to be tough. dancing around, looking for that space. Oh!
Oh,
Trying to get out of the arena there.
Boomsing
Almost.
Oh, that's us.
That is the pit down.
Both of them going to the bottom, I think. Pit down. Which one will be going in?
Rob will be looking to pick up Sunstroke and just deposit it in the pit.
Some incredible.
Sunstroke looking to push Boomsing around, a pin on the side.
Boomsing pinned up the edge.
Oh, but Rob managing to free himself off the arena wall.
Oh, very close there.
Sunstroke doing an incredibly good job here against a very professionally built control robot.
5, 4, 3.
It's going to go to a judge decision here, and it's a hard one to call, to be honest.
This looks different. Well done to both competitors.
Great fight.
Incredible display.
So the reason why the right-hand disc had stopped was because damage from the fight with Frenzy cracked the carbon fibre underneath that was supporting it. This caused the disc to wobble and snipe its belt off. Then shortly afterwards, the other disc sucked up the broken belt, which jammed it shut. So I had no weapons for the duration of that fight, but it was good to see that the drive was performing well, and the magnets definitely came in clutch there. Boomzoom would win the judge's decision, but both of us had done well enough to make it into the last 16, and I can take some pride in the fact that Sunstroke was the only robot to go the full distance against Boomzoom at that tournament. After bodging the chassis back together again for the round of 16, it was a rematch against Limiting Factor from last year, a fight which I won in spite of losing the use of my weapons back then. What was going to happen this time?
Robot
Here we go.
Stand by.
It's going to be a lot of big hits when those horizontal spinners meet that egg beer.
2, 1. Begin.
Oh, so a bit came off someone already. Yeah. Sunstroke being very cagey. Trying to get in the sides. Nice hit.
Such strong weapons on their front.
Oh. Hitting the side of the arena there. Threw itself across. Limiting Factor looks might be having a couple of issues. Egg beer's not moving.
Sunstroke's one of Sunstroke's weapons looks to be listing.
Enabled.
It does appear to be listing very slightly, yeah. But the egg beater is not moving on Limiting Factor, which can be good.
Both of them taking serious damage.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, stuck together a little there.
Absolutely smashed. Are either of our robots functional?
Fight paused.
It's going to be a pause here because they're stuck together.
3, 2, 1. Begin.
Yeah, Sunstroke's weapons are still working though.
Yep. Oh, even going straight for the pit.
Going down.
Yeah.
Pit going down.
Limiting Factor's really going to need that pit without that egg beer working.
Pit is
it looks like Sunstroke's weapons have stopped working as well.
Ooh, we're in for a real slug match here.
It's just really excited to be near Sunstroke.
That's the
looks
count.
like Sunstroke is out of it. Ooh. Yeah, it's out. Yeah, Sunstroke is down.
So, in an ironic twist of fate, Limiting Factor lost the use of its weapon this time, but still managed to take the hits well enough and survive the fight to win. The structural issues from earlier were causing problems for me, and a broken bolt saw one of the discs listing, but nonetheless remain effective. Then the robot started dragging on one side because the screw holding the magnet in was coming loose from the TPU bulkhead. But it was the battery running out of juice, which is what ultimately cost me the fight. I was bemused because I had fully charged the battery before the fight. When I took it out, it was hot to the touch and swollen up. Something happened to it to cause it to discharge at a rapid rate, and as a result I once again failed to progress beyond the round of 16 in the cruelest fashion. It left a dark cloud hanging over me for the remainder of the event, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But Sunstroke wasn't quite done yet. It teamed up with Battle Burgh for the Team Battle side event against Nezumi and Doc Croc.
Crocs versus
Robot ears. Stand
Clap.
by.
Another shoe type.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Begin.
And they're off. Oh, huge damage immediately.
I think bits came up Albar almost instantly. Oh, Doc Croc getting a good hit on Sunstroke there. Now them both going for Sunstroke.
Yep. Battleborough. Is that Battleborough's ram I see in the middle?
I think it is. John
Battleborough's
off.
Clipper.
Look, you can see inside Battleborough just like you wanted. Oh, Bit's coming off Dogcroc now. Looks like it's lost one of its drive wheels.
Put. Can I?
Oh! Oh!
It's happened. We have Battleborough on fire.
There wasn't really much to show after that because I ended up in the pit after the fight was resumed. So yeah, I managed to do damage to my teammates as well as my opponents, and once again one of my discs was jammed by its own belt coming loose. So that was that. And so here she is. She still works after the event. Everything is still running just fine. Obviously there's a fair few structural issues I'm going to need to address, such as redoing the chassis with tighter holes for the screws so that the magnet doesn't come out so easily, or the top panel doesn't start to flex off so much either, because that's not good. I don't know what I can do about the battery, but I think I'll definitely be moving on from O-rings for the belts, because these things just aren't durable enough and they keep breaking off, they keep damaging the weaponry, they keep stalling the discs. It's something I'm going to have to move on from. But other than that, I think the design of the robot is definitely getting there. It's a fun design, it's fun to drive around, everyone likes it, so I may as well keep going with it. But how long it'll be before the next event, we don't know yet, but got plenty of time to prepare. So thank you for watching, if indeed you still are, and all the best.